Thank you all for responding.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Of
Thanks,
course, of
Alex.
course.
Right.
Ugh.
Uh, so we're ranking cereal because I have nothing better to do with my life and time. Um, and apparently neither of you guys.
Absolutely nothing.
No,
Head empty, thoughts empty.
life
But
empty.
hey, bowl full of cereal over here.
Cereal time.
Ugh.
Right. So, we have 40 cereals. They'll be ranking from S to F, with the haven't tried being specifically for like 3 cereals that I'm pretty sure none of us have ever had. We're basically just going to do this how we normally do this, where we just go and decide as a group which ones we prefer and which ones we don't like. Um, so, does anybody have any questions, concerns before we start, or shall we just go?
No.
I'm fine just to go.
Right. We're just gonna go. Do we want to do where each of us picks one in an order, or do you want me to just pick one out at random and we just go? Because it's not like we have to like watch anything. We just talk about cereal here.
You could just pick one at random, and then we'll
Cool.
just discuss it.
I'm going Oreo O's because that's where my mouse landed.
Oreos.
Never had it.
Right.
I've had them once or twice.
See,
They were,
I haven't had this, but I've put a bunch of like normal Oreos in a bowl and eaten them with milk.
I think that's closer to Cookie Crisp if I'm being 100% honest.
I don't know if that's the correct answer,
I
Becker.
don't like soggy cookies, and so for me that gets a solid C because they still taste good without milk, but I don't like soggy cookies, so.
I've never liked Oreos, so, you know,
Well, you're just wrong.
I am wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things. Dog, I still don't like bacon. Like, come on.
Fair. Zach, have you tried Oreo O's?
I have not, but I'm with Becca in that I like Oreos just in a bowl of milk that I can eat kind of squishy, so
Right.
You have to eat them fast or else they disintegrate.
yeah, I like the midway point where there's a little crunch, but it's not like full crunch.
Right.
Oh,
So I
I
feel like I would like those.
right. For the one person who has actually tried this cereal, which is Alex, we're gonna have to put it in C because the rest of you just put cookies in milk and call it good, and I cannot call that Oreo O's.
With milk,
But
it's a
they're
solid C.
Oreos.
You don't know.
same thing, isn't it? It's like just those snack bite Oreos, but in milk.
No, this is literal cereal made. It's not just cookies that you put in milk.
I mean,
Well,
it
that's-
Are
technically
you
is
sure that
cookies,
they're
you just
not
put
just the
milk.
tiny Oreos that they just put into a big box so they didn't have to package them all individually?
Does that look like mini
Oh.
cookies?
Never
Whoa.
mind.
This attests to the fact that I've never eaten Oreos.
Oh, okay. C tier. Maybe we'll get a cereal that we like next. Trix. Trix cereal. It's for
I'm
kids.
an adult and tricks are for
Throw me
kids,
back.
so I cannot comment on this.
Solid B tier. They were fine. They tasted like fruit. They were circle shaped, and they were what were they? Fucking tie dye colored. So I was into that.
I'm
Crunch.
fine with B. It's been
Yeah.
a long while since I've had tricks, but I remember them being good.
My mom gets
Yeah,
them
I'm
because
also,
they're on
in the
sale.
B tier.
My mom gets them because they're on sale, and I eat them fairly often. So yeah, I'm perfectly fine with B tier for Trix. I don't think they're that extraordinary.
Alex, I do have to pause and ask a question.
Yes.
Because I can. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. I see it. I'm good.
You see it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if something was on here, and then I just saw it.
Right.
It's good.
Well, since you fuckers like to just put actual cookies in cereal, how do you like Cookie Crisp?
Solid B tier as well. Loved the
Oh.
cookie.
I would put them on the lower side of B tier because they were like really like crunchy, like kind of like
That's
rocks.
what I fucking loved about them. I love that they tore up my mouth. Like,
Yeah,
fucking
I love the rocks. They're a solid A tier for me. I'm garbage.
I like that they tore up my mouth and got really soft in the milk. Like, it's just, I love those things.
I like that they were supposed to be cookies, but they just taste like little hard rock blocks that you get that are kind of made out of cardboard.
True.
So this is what I hear. I love that they were like supposed to be something really good and they tasted like shit.
Yes,
Basically,
exactly. I have
yeah.
Stockholm syndrome.
That was most cereal. Like, most cereal literally tasted like nothing, but it was just the texture I was there for.
Because it was cardboard with cinnamon on it.
Yeah, no,
Absolutely.
So-
I have any cardboard with cinnamon?
Maybe. Oh yeah, we do. We have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's cardboard with cinnamon.
Yeah, but
We
that
also
tastes
have
good.
like Cheerios
Yeah.
and Honey-O's.
I mean, we have
Oh
Honey
my
Nut
God.
Cheerios and Cheerios.
Fucking,
Do you have
Oh,
grape?
that's
Is
so
that grape
bad.
nuts down there?
Yeah, there's grape nuts.
all of
Dude,
these
that was
girls
the
are
best
so
cardboard growing up.
Right. So, Cookie Crisp, fuckable mascot, bad cereal. I think it's B.
Wait. You're not gonna just gloss over what you just said.
No,
I said what I
I
said.
agree with what they said. I agree with what they said. 100%.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no. None of that.
Right. Anyway,
That's
here's
for a
a
different tier list.
here's a debatably more fuckable mascot. Oh, we've got Reese's Puffs, the Travis Scott box
fucking hate
specifically.
Stuff. F tier.
FT.
Reese's Puffs.
Reese's
Uh,
Puffs.
I'm a solid D with that. Like they weren't good. They were just
I can eat them,
do not
I
like
will put
peanut
them in
butter.
F tier because the first time I had them, I had an allergic reaction, had to be taken to the ER.
Oh my god.
Oh
It
no,
was the
Becca.
time.
Becca, I'm gonna say what I say to everybody. You having an allergic reaction doesn't make it okay for you to put them lower in the list just because you almost died. You
They're
keep
not
that to
lower on my
yourself.
Peanut butter.
But I'm perfectly
were
fine putting
so
them in F
low.
tier.
No. I think they're pretty solid, so I'm gonna counter that.
I'm fine with like low C, D tier.
Yeah.
It's F tier for me. I fucking hate Reese's Puffs.
If I never have Reese's Puffs again, I'm fine. If I want something like that, I'll just have Reese's Pieces. And even those are debatable.
Agreed.
Like, I smell
D
them
tier.
and it's just straight peanut butter and I hate it. But
Well, if we're talking about peanut butter, how about peanut butter crunch?
if it was any other Captain Crunch.
Honestly, I'm fine with I'll say D tier, but above Reese's Puffs because at least they taste like peanut
Yeah.
butter.
Yeah.
Whereas the Reese's Puffs taste like if you ask Becca what peanut butter tastes like.
Oh,
She's like, have you had sun butter?
It's like if somebody had peanut butter once in their life and was asked to recreate it from scratch.
I could not say because I have not had the Captain Crunch peanut butter one, but if it's peanut butter flavored, I don't want it.
Right.
Don't want it.
Top of D tier. I'm fine with that. Let's go with old people cereal. Honey Bunches of Oats.
I love Honey Bunches of Oats. That's a
Honey
solid
Bunches of
at least an
Oats.
A tier for me.
delicious.
I
A tier.
It's A tier.
Right. I've had Honey Bunches of Oats once, but everybody's telling me A tier, so I might have to
Listen,
try
it's
Honey
just
Bunch of Oats again.
It's got the oats. It's got the nuts. It's just got the texture, and it's so good.
It's got a great
Hello,
blend of crunch
we
and
are old
flavor.
people.
Yeah, it's a fucking like it's Chex Mix, but for like healthy cereal, and it's the shit.
You guys are just old people. Alright.
Just wait
Here's...
till you just wait till you get to my S tier list.
Ooh. Right. Let's go with Crave next.
What is Crave? Is the shit.
I have not had Crave.
S tier. They're just like a Chex Mix full of like chocolate and shit on the inside. They
S
slap.
tier. I'm all with Selena. Crave is so good.
S
The
tier. S tier.
The only issue I have with Crave is that they're so sweet that it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like I'm eating cereal. So I would have put them in A, but if everybody else thinks S tier, that's fine.
I like listen. You eat them every once in a while, and you're just like, damn, this is so good. You know.
Understandable.
The
Hey,
one
Becca,
box will last you a lifetime.
can you eat
they're
Crave?
an everyday cereal.
Crave is the only.
I have no idea. I've never tried it.
Right. What of these cereals can you eat?
I will just comment when I see one.
Right.
So I might try it for a
Wait,
while.
Becca, real quick, list your allergies again.
Peanuts, tree nuts, soy, shellfish, and a bunch of produce because people use pesticides and I'm allergic to that shit.
Unfortunate, it has soybean oil, so you cannot eat crave.
Cool. Now I know. Not
It's an
to-
S tier. It's
Alright.
also in S tier in Becca's allergy was that foods that will kill her list.
Ooh, tier
Can
list.
we?
Tier list. Foods that will kill Becca and how worth it is for her to try them at least once before she dies.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
I am going to add that into the thing now. Oh my goodness. wait a minute.
Understandable. Let's go with something I think is worse than Frosted Flakes, cornflakes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like a solid C for me because they're bland and tasteless.
Dear
They
tier.
are pretty bland. I would say they are more useful than other cereals when making other foods.
They go amazing on top of chicken with like a cream of mushroom or cream of whatever. But other
And you
than
put
that,
them
by
in like a
themselves,
casserole, like
For us
chicken
tomorrow,
casserole.
right?
As a cereal,
Yeah.
they're like, meh.
yeah, as a cereal, it's bland. To use it in cooking is great.
Yeah, well, this is the
Right.
cereal tier list, not the making things into other things tier list.
It goes after the Reese's Puff on D tier.
I
No,
think
I'd rather eat that. I'd rather eat that than Reese's Puffs.
I'm glad we agree. I think Reese's Puffs is pretty bad.
Well, you have a leg up on me because I don't like peanut butter flavor, so.
Yeah, well, I have at least 2 legs, Selena. Okay, better cereal. Oops, all berries. I think it is the best Captain Crunch cereal.
I have not had it.
I have never had it, yeah.
I'm gonna say it's like a C or a B for me. I just do not like mushy fruit flavored cereal.
Captain
I'm-
Crunch is supposed to be crunchy in milk.
It's supposed to be crunchy, but it just ain't when you put milk in milk.
Yeah, I also think it's a solid
That's what
C.
happens when it gets wet.
Do we think it's above or below Oreo O's? Because I want to put it in B, but I'm
wanna
being
put it
outnumbered.
Oreos
I
because
think
it's
you
Yeah.
put it at the end of B, but it's gonna be at the end of B.
more.
I can put it bottom of C. It's sad that all the Captain Crunches are being put so low.
Can we do something
Okay,
controversial?
can we also do something?
Berry?
I'm sorry, you want just Crunchberry?
No, the Frankenberry.
Oh, where are we putting Frankenberry? You wanna bring in Frankenberry this early? Okay.
I do. He's
Let's talk about
purple.
Frankenberry.
He tastes purple.
Right?
That's it.
Top of D list, yeah.
Top of B.
Yeah.
Top of D list. He tastes purple, and like that's what he advertises, tasting purple.
You think he tastes worse than Honey Bunches of Oats?
Yeah.
Yeah. Top
I
of
was gonna
B.
say, yeah, I
I'm
definitely don't
with
think Frankenberry tastes that good. This is more of a how they taste, not how fuckable the mascot is.
No one said anything about that once, sir.
Right.
The D tier.
Hey Becca,
Where
can
is
you put
she?
another thing in the tier list thing, and it's listing all cereal mascots by how fuckable they are?
No.
I'm
No.
not putting that in. You
I'll
can put that
write it.
in.
Well, I can't because I'm currently streaming and I don't want
I'm
people to see the Discord.
How many people agree that the Frankenberry was fucking on B tier list?
Like
I
fuckability or
do.
like tasteability?
Tasteability.
Yeah, I'm here
Yeah,
for
I
the
think
B
I
tier.
think
It's a
Frankenberry's
B.
B.
You know, it's not like great, but it's like I'll eat that. You know.
Yeah, I think it's the
I-
weakest
I
of the
only ate
Halloween
it-
cereals.
And the only thing I remember about eating it, because it gave me a flashback, was it tasting purple.
Yeah, I think it's the weakest of the Halloween cereals. But we'll get back to those later since I don't want to clump everything up too much. So let's go with something bad, in my opinion, mini wheats.
They're okay.
Are they frosted mini wheats?
They
or
are
just regular?
frosted mini wheats.
Okay, if you can get one with a good amount of frosting on it, they're not bad, but most of them don't. So because of that,
I
I'd say C tier.
Top of C list.
Top of C?
Yeah.
Top of
Yeah.
C.
I would even go as far as to put them like low C, high B, or high D.
I'd rather munch on those than Oreos all day long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a joke cereal, Oreos is.
Because like when you let them soak in a little bit and they get like kind of soft but still have the crunch, like they're pretty solid.
True.
Have you guys seen the normal sized wheats?
Yeah.
Yes.
They just I don't have them on here because I don't consider them cereal. I consider them a bar of wheat that you put in milk to make edible.
And they're not good.
No.
I'm sorry. Like mini wheats and the wheats, it's just like you're eating a wicker basket. That's
You're eating an edible wicker basket.
does it not feel like that?
No.
You're like,
No.
ah, yes, I love the
Oh,
crunch.
yep. There she is. There's my tan. Thank God.
Right. Let's do cinnamon toast crunch.
I
Uh,
love that little bit of
solid.
cardboard.
Top B,
Yeah.
bottom A.
I was
Yeah.
willing to put this into S, but
Okay, I'm good with that. And
I
hey, their
think
commercials are
I
funny too.
also think it's an S tier.
You see, I don't like it more than I like Honey Bunches of Oats, so
Yeah,
I'm with
exactly.
A.
That's Alex.
But-
I
Put
think
it
bottom
above Honey Bunches of
yeah,
Oats.
I think top of A, just to make everybody civil. Because I think it's an
disagree, but
I think
I
it's
have
an S
riots in
tier
Discord.
cereal, but I think Arby's is an S tier fast food restaurant, so can't
I
win
mean,
them
I was
all.
gonna fight you on that one.
Right, so here comes another S tier cereal in my opinion, Corn Pops.
I do like Corn
Yeah, I'd
Pops
put
a
it up.
lot. They are amazing.
Middle C for sure.
Yeah, no, middle C.
No.
No,
I'm
no,
at
no,
least
no.
I'm
At
at
least
least a
A.
high B or A.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
go
I would
B.
put it
I
up.
won't go A.
And I will go like low A because I don't like it more than I like Honey Bunches of Oats. But I'm also biased on Honey Bunches of Oats.
Why don't we do
so.
a top of B for now?
Mhm.
Above Frankenberry because this cereal doesn't taste purple.
You know what's a memory I associate with Pops?
What?
So I was at my aunt and uncle's house in New Mexico, and I had stayed the night there. And so in the morning, my uncle made me a bowl of fucking Pops or whatever, and he put on like some horror movie for me. And then out of nowhere, some girl just flashed her badge on TV. And we're like, oh, well, that's happening right now, and that's the memory associated with Pops.
Ironically enough, I was also gonna say that Pops kind of remind me of horror movies, but not for that same reason.
Pops
I mean, I
remind
was
me
like,
of
there's,
middle
like, a
school.
solid,
Listen,
like,
her
5
out.
different ones that came in like the tiny cereal boxes that you'd buy in
Can we
bulk
say
from
Cooch on
Costco.
Twitch?
You can say whatever you want to on Twitch. Not
Cool.
without repercussions, but you can say whatever
Here's
you
the
want
thing
to.
I remember the most about it. It was like I don't know what the movie was about or anything about it. But I just remember that it was like this pixie goth girl dancing on some graves, and then out of nowhere she was just like cooch out, tits out. Like it was wild. I don't know what the hell this movie was.
Full frontal nudity.
You're awakening, it sounds like.
No, I was just trying to eat some Pops, and I was like, yikes, my uncle and aunt are here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think of Pops, I think of the little boxes, because when I had breakfast in middle school, they had those little boxes of cereal that you like threw milk into. And I always got Pops because it was the only one I liked out of the boxes they had.
Yep.
Anyway, let's go to a more well-known cereal. Let's do Fruity Pebbles.
Fucking A tier, middle A tier. I love
I don't
those
like Fruity
bitches.
Pebbles. I don't like
Oh.
them.
I'm gonna have to lower them too because it's again it's mushy fruit.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm also on A tier because I do really like them.
I think they're weaker
I'd
than
rather
their chocolate counterpart.
No, I think they're better. I fucking loved the like wild taste of fruit and then just like the crunch. I love that shit.
It's only
Middle
crunchy
A.
for like 30 seconds total.
Yeah, but you're supposed to shove it in your mouth, like quick.
Yes, my
Right.
children, eat quickly.
phrasing.
You're running to school.
Listen, some cereals you just have to eat really quick, and like Fruity Pebbles was one of them because you would like it would fill all the bowl, and you would only put like a splash of milk in it before it was just dissolved.
Right, so I will say this. I think it's better than Trix, but worse than Pops. So
I
I'm
think that is a
thinking mid
bold
B.
take.
Yeah, I would disagree. I'm with Zach.
I'm okay with worse than Pops because I definitely like Pops more than I like Fruity Pebbles.
You all are sick, twisted people.
Is this a bad time to
You
mention
know,
that most of
you've
my
known us for
experience?
so long. I'm surprised that this is surprising you.
Most of my experience with cereal was without milk.
I would also eat these without milk, and I fucking love these things because
Yeah.
they're so crunchy. And again, they tear up my mouth, which is another thing I loved about them.
Alex, aren't you
Yeah, me
lactose
too, so
intolerant?
I'm absolutely cursed.
But
Another tier list: cereals with razor blades in them for Selena.
Right.
I will tier list of all those cereals I like because they tore my mouth up.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, Selena's the one who went around and wanted razor blades in her Halloween candy.
okay, we're gonna move on from that. Should
I'm
we
still waiting
change?
for all the drugs that were supposed to be in mine.
Should we change the haven't tried list to controversial and just throw Fruity Pebbles in there since we're so split on A and B?
If we put Fruity Pebbles in there, we have to put Pops.
Okay, then executive decision as
Can
nope,
we put it on
fuck
top
you.
A then?
Nope, fuck you. Fuck you.
Uh,
It's my tier list. You're making me upset.
that's not how this works.
Look, if you wanted a fucking democracy, go to a different streaming service. This is a dictatorship, and I am the biggest dick here. Right, Cheerios.
Connor, let's put it in F just to piss Connor off.
Yeah, the
Well,
regular
I don't
ones
know if
suck.
Connor does regular or honey nuts.
I think he does regular.
I
He's
think
pretty.
he does regular.
I wanted his opinion. I was like, Connor, come tell us your wisdom of 2 a.m. dry cereal, and he did not get back to me.
Put it in
You
F
see,
tier. I think it'd be funny.
Cheerios
Yeah.
actually aren't bad if you don't expect anything.
No,
Yeah.
no, no, no. Put them in F tier.
Why did you explain the whole experience of Cheerio?
As somebody who used to eat bland Cheerios all the time, and then I got put on some steroids for my asthma, and all I wanted in life was Honey Nut Cheerios. So that's what I ate for like a straight year.
Okay, listen. Honey Nut Cheerios is definitely like a top A.
Yeah, we have honey nut right here.
Yeah, I saw the Honey Nut, but I had to switch between the two because sometimes Honey Nut wasn't available.
I think
Understandable.
Honey Nut is a solid S because I think Honey Nut hits all the time.
It does, but the regular Cheerios like a solid C. It's fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
I think regular
I feel like-
Cheerios are better than Corn Flakes and better than Peanut Butter Crunch. So I'm fine with putting them at bottom of C.
Can we change haven't tried to category to piss Connor off and it's just Cheerios?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Let's see if I can
Or
spell
like
category.
just name it Connor and then it's just his cereal.
Oh wait.
I mean, it's like Cheerios. I feel like they're like the greatest thing when you're like 3 years old, and then you forget about them, and then like they're the hot thing when you're again like 80 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, Connor.
Nice.
Connor gets our Cheerios. And I guess since the graphics already up here, Honey Nut Cheerios, top of A.
Top A.
I'm fine with Top A.
It's S tier. That shit.
I still don't like them
Yeah,
better than I like
S-tier.
Honey Nut, but there's only one cereal I like better than Honey Nut Cheerios, so.
And it's
Is it fucking Honey Bunches of Oats?
No, sorry, there's only one cereal I like better than Honey Bunches of Oats. That came out wrong. And I'll tell you when we get to them.
Understandable. Next, we're gonna do something I think deserves to be an F tier. We got our Wheaties.
Ooh, yeah, I agree with
Easy
F tier.
Never
Yeah.
had them.
So you know how like cornflakes are disappointing?
Cornflakes? Yeah.
They're
These
like
are even more so.
they're like cornflakes, but instead of tasting like nothing, they taste like grain.
I would eat that.
I mean, it tastes like soggy bread.
I would eat
In
that.
a bowl. Just because you
I would
eat
eat that.
it doesn't mean
It's like
it's
eating-
good.
It's like eating raw bread with a spoon. Like, it's just not good.
Alright,
I-
Selena, do you know what grape nuts are?
No.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna make a comparison.
Well, speaking of grape nuts, grape nuts.
I
The hell
want
is
to put.
grape
I
nuts?
would say C. They were good cardboard, man.
Have not had them.
Have not had.
I would also say C.
Grape nuts are like little balls of like,
Cardboard.
but they're like terribly crunchy. So I think Selena would love them.
Dude, if you wanted to shred your mouth, just take a handful of these and shove them in your mouth. No water, no milk, no nothing. Just
They're so sharp, and for why?
they're
Listen,
like pop rocks that don't dissolve.
I used
Except they do get
to
soggy.
like lemon heads until they would like solidify in my mouth. I have no self control.
Right.
Top
Well,
of C, or they are better than mini wheats.
Zach, do you agree with this?
I would put them below mini wheats, but I think they're in C. Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, we'll do below mini wheats in C. And we'll move on to Lucky Charms.
S.
Fucking A tier, bitch.
I don't think they deserve to be an S, but I'm fine with top of A or right below Cheerios.
I'd say
Right below
closer to the bottom
Cheerios
of
is
A.
fine.
Yeah, bottom A.
Do I do it
Ooh.
below Cinnamon Toast? Because I really like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I really
Cinnamon
like
No,
Cinnamon Toast
below
Crunch too, but I
everything.
also really like Honey Bunches of Oats.
They're fine.
Alex, we're not
Like, I'm
putting
only
Honey
here for
Bunches
the
any higher.
marshmallows, honestly. Everyone
I
was.
mean, I could put Lucky Charms behind them on A.
Right, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put them here. You can say that you can, but it's the illusion of free will, Alex.
I like my illusion.
Right. Golden Grams.
Um,
They taste like
I,
graham crackers, but in cereal.
I figured. I've never had them, but I can imagine what they taste like, and I don't want to put
Ray,
milk
what
with
is
that.
that? Is that a banana
See,
flavored?
again, I've had
Did you say
graham
banana?
crackers.
Banana.
It's
Banana.
yellow. What is it?
It's. I just told you, it's like graham crackers in cereal.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great. I think it's B tier.
See, again, I have had graham crackers and I've put them in milk, but I've not had golden grams.
Right. Okay, I'm just gonna put them in B tier then.
I mean, I think they're probably like a C, like bottom of C.
You think bottom of C?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're fine. Like, I don't think they're that great.
You think grape nuts are better than golden grams?
Absolutely, because they have texture.
Right.
I have. Sure.
They're crunchy.
I understand your conviction towards the desecration of golden grams.
So they are fine. They are solid, decent cereal.
Right. All right, let's play a game. It's called Life.
I actually like Life. It was.
Life is fine. I would say like middle C.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
it's
fine
just
with a middle high C.
Tex Mix and milk, and that's it.
yeah, middle C.
Like above Oreo O's or below Oreo O's?
Above Oreo
Yeah,
O's.
above.
But only
Understandable.
slightly.
Bonk. Right, let's do Apple Jacks.
S tier.
I used to have these all the time as a kid.
I did not like Apple Jacks.
I would eat
I'd
the
put
shit out of
them.
Apple Jacks without milk, so I would say like middle B tier, but like bottom A.
See, without milk, I'd put them in like low A, and then with milk, I'd move them down to C.
I think Apple Jacks deserve low A.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I think they are better than corn pops, in my unbalanced opinion.
That's horrifying. What does that mean?
What does
Like
what
raw
mean?
cookie dough, or like putting ice cream in cereal instead of milk, like that kind of stuff.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Sure,
Uh,
sure.
right. I'm gonna go to Honey Smacks to move on from that conversation.
Haven't had it.
I
I have
mean, I
not.
would put this in A.
I would also put this in A.
Like this was like my cereal growing up. It was good.
Alex.
I have not had them, so I have no opinion on the matter.
Right. The two people who have had them. Where in A should this fall?
For me, it'd be top of A because I can eat them, but you know, I will cede to your guys' opinion on Honey Nut Cheerios.
I mean, I'll put them in like second of A. I think they're pretty good. I like that they're like textured as well.
You think they're better
They
than
also have
Cinnamon
fun
Toast
games on
Crunch?
the back of the boxes.
Do you think they're better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yep.
Huh?
Debatably.
Debatably? Okay. And Honey Smacks can go here. for now. I'm watching you, frog mascot. That doesn't look very fuckable.
Oh my
Neither
god.
Kicks.
does the bee.
I mean, that's for another tier list. Kicks.
I have the same opinion of Kicks as I do Pops.
I've never had Kicks.
It's just
Nor
puffed
have I.
wheat. It's
Why
decent
do
cereal.
there so many wheat cereals, or is that just really popular in America?
I think it's
Popular.
because
Popular.
cereal is supposed to be grain and wheat is the most common grain.
Mhm.
These are a D tier. I think they're really boring.
Alex, you said your opinion were the same as Pops, which is they're okay.
Which is, I'm happy where Pops is, and my opinion of Kicks is the same opinion of Pops.
Mm.
Ooh, what
Yeah,
is that? A sock? How the fuck did I
I
get up
think
there?
I think they are better than Life, but that's about it. I haven't had grape nuts, so I don't have the ability to tell you if they're better than grape nuts. I will put them in mid C because I think they are better
Well, I
than
don't have
Life.
a life, so I couldn't tell you that.
I was waiting for that joke.
Heh.
Um, my brain checks. Getting all the
What?
boring cereals out of the way. We got wheat checks.
It's fine. I would say like
Nope.
top D. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
almost wanting to put
No.
these in F tier, but I think D is fine.
Yeah.
Top of D?
Top of
I would
D. Yeah.
put them. Yeah. Like at very least next to cornflakes, because they can be turned into something better.
We'll just make a tier list of ingredients that get better when you cook them.
Pretty
Uh,
much.
alright, Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispie treats.
No, just Rice Krispies.
They're fine. I like the crunch. Definitely top, like mid D tier cereal. Because they taste
Yeah.
like nothing.
I like the crunch, but they don't taste like anything.
I like
They're
the
literally
nutritional
plain.
value.
I like when you cook them and make Rice Krispie treats, but that's about it.
Right, we should
That's
just make
rock
D tier food that is better when cooked.
I don't think any of the
And-
peanut butter
A
cereals would.
tier,
And
like,
peanut
you
butter.
make Reese's Puffs and Captain Crunch and soup.
Well, no, we'll just make it food that's better when cooked slash peanut butter. Because that's all that's down here.
Yep.
Alright, Special K.
Mm,
Got
I mean,
it.
isn't that the same as Chex?
No.
I have mixed
Is
feelings
that
about
the one
Special
with the
K.
strawberries and chocolate?
No, this is the original. It's just worse
Oh,
cornflakes.
What?
D.
Bottom D.
I want to
F.
put it in
Yeah.
F tier because I think it's just as bad as Wheaties.
I will only make one exception for the strawberry chocolate Special K, and that's it.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not on
agreed.
this list.
This is a D tier.
Can we put a bottom of D? I think it's worse than Reese's Puffs.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
fine.
Special K's like weight loss cereal, so it's taste worse than normal cornflakes. It's not
Mhm.
good.
You missed the best Special K, which was the strawberry chocolate one.
Selena, I'm not putting every single variation of Special K in here. There's like 6.
Just the one.
Anyway,
Anyway, next cereal.
Fruit Loop.
I
Ooh,
like
That is
Fruit
the one
Loops.
fruit cereal I will put in A or S tier.
I'm fine with Fruit Loops being an A.
C tier. Or less.
I think Fruit Loops are an AT cereal.
3 votes for A, Zach.
I think they're B.
Right. I will put them in A, but I think they're not as good as Cheerios.
I would put them above, I mean, at least above Lucky Charms.
I agree. I think Fruit Loops are more enjoyable than Lucky Charms. Do we think they're better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No.
I would argue yes, but that is just me.
I don't think they're better than Honey Bunches of Oats, but I'm biased at this point.
Can I petition to
Can we
put
just
Honey
make
Bunches in
another
S tier?
Alex tier list and it's just Honey Bunches of Oats?
Look,
Right.
there's only one cereal on this list that I like more than Honey Bunches of Oats,
Right.
and you're all gonna hate me for it.
I
No,
really
can I
hope
petition
it's like
to move Honey Bunches?
right. Raise of hands, and by hands I mean just say here, if you think Honey Bunches deserves to be higher than A tier.
I absolutely agree.
Thank you.
That's 2 out of 5 people.
I'm not allowed to have an opinion on it though.
I'm fine with it being A tier. Like, it's still pretty good. I just think it should be higher in A tier.
Well, Alex, what
It's
cereals
good.
do you think are worse than Honey Bunches?
I think Honey Bunches should be above the Honey Smacks.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
no,
there's
I
only
would agree.
one cereal on this list I like more than Honey Bunches of Oats.
I will take
Right.
Honey Bunches at either top or second to top of A tier.
We'll make an executive decision. Honey Bunches will be moved above Honey Smacks.
Okay. I mean, I have to say I do like Honey Nut Cheerios, so like
Yeah. Oh, they're
they're
good. They're real
I
good.
don't think
they are real good.
I don't think Honey Bunches are better than Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios, at least. And that's where I draw the line. And I swear, Alex, if the next one I pick is the one you like better, I'm
Do
going
it.
to
I have a
riot.
feeling.
It's Raisin Bran.
Yeah.
That is the one I like better. I think Raisin Bran should be in
Yeah.
S tier.
I think it should be S tier too.
Sure, I'm good with that.
Selena, have you had Raisin Bran?
I believe I've had one bite of it and did not like it.
Dude, we got
Right.
3 boxes of that in my pantry right now.
God, I love Raisin Bran so
I just
much.
haven't had time to eat breakfast in like 4 months.
Yeah. Oh, Raisin Bran is so good.
Ooh, if we're putting Raisin Bran on here, can I move to put Cracklin' Oat Bran?
No. We
Fair.
have 40 cereals on this list. I asked everybody, is there anything we're missing? You said no. We're not adding anything new in.
Fair.
No last minute cereals.
I think we should do Ezekiel
But that
now.
is the essence of cereal.
No, Zach, Ezekiel's our last pick.
Okay.
We're going to Count Chocula now.
See, I like Count Chocula a lot.
I do too.
I think I've only had it once and I do not remember it at all.
It tastes
Strange
like chocolate.
considering of your love for vampires and
Oh,
dopes.
I'm
This
aware,
has to be on the vampire tier list, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
Count
entirely aware
Chocula.
of the mascot.
I think it's a solid A. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I
On
think
the list
it's.
of fuckable, he's on D tier.
I mean, he is pretty fuckable. Have you seen good pictures of Count Chocula?
Yeah, A tier.
Right.
Listen,
I haven't. I'm curious now.
Vampire from Hotel Transylvania is like on a higher list than he is.
Which vampire?
Stop! Put your Adam Sandler.
There is more than one
Uh.
vampire. You're right. Anyway,
I'll make you this tier list of all the vampires I would fuck in order.
No, we just have to think of every vampire.
I know a
anyway.
lot
I will bring up all of the like memeiest vampires.
I'm
Okay.
putting
And
Count
just-
Chocula in fucking A tier.
I'm fine with A tier.
He's going above Honey Smacks, but below Bunches of Oats to make Alex happy.
Yay.
That is almost all of the
I
Halloween cereal.
appreciate Alex and I having similar grandpa tastes in cereal.
Well, if you like that, you're gonna like Honeycomb.
I do not like honeycombs. I
I
think they
also
are
do not.
bland and do not taste like honey or combs.
honeycombs are very interesting.
They
I
have a
think
weird
they're,
texture about
I
them
think
that I
they're
don't
F
hate.
tier.
You
They're
see, I
definitely
put them in like a solid C because I do like the texture, but I hate the flavor.
Fair enough.
Below Golden Grams then?
Sure.
Right.
It took me a second to realize where Golden Grams were, and I'm like, wait, they're at the end.
Yeah, if I'm C and then yeah, right. Let's go with one of my favorite cereals, French Toast Crunch.
What?
It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but crunchier. Because
The-
it's like French toast
I'm
squares, and
Like you.
it's
but
got some
no.
maple flavor in it. Like it's a little mapley. It's real good.
I
I
cannot
would
taste the
put it
difference.
above the cinnamon toast crunch,
I've
but
never
like
had.
right next to it.
I agree with right next to it because I really can't taste the difference between the two, but I do enjoy them
same.
both.
Right. I, for sake of mind, will put them above Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I wanted to put them in S. But as a day of the people, I understand. Right. We're getting pretty low. Let's do Frosted Flakes.
It is my third favorite cereal.
Yeah, I think these are an S tier.
Oh, are they Captain Crunch? Fucking top S tier. Or not Captain Crunch, but fucking
Frosted
Frosted
Flakes.
Flakes.
Yeah, S tier.
Top S tier.
I disagree.
Where do you
I
think
would
they
put
should
them
go?
mid A tier.
Yeah, I think they deserve to be an A tier, but not very high. I'd put them above Fruit Loops, and that's it.
Top S tier. They tear up my mouth and they're so good.
Selena's one priority when eating cereal is to bleed.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna put them in A, I think they're probably like a solid third.
I'm fine with putting them after Honey Bunches of Oats.
Yeah,
I
I'd
am
put
fine
them
with
above
anything.
Count Chocula, but then we have no room for A's.
I mean,
How many more A tiers are left?
Probably not many.
yeah, I can crunchitize everything, make it a little bit smaller. Speaking
Speaking
of
of
which,
crunchitizing,
original
crunchitizing
Captain
me, Captain.
Crunch.
I'm like a solid B tier on Captain Crunch. It's good,
Yeah.
but you can't eat too much of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, solid
Mhm.
tier.
I think above Boo Berry, but below Fruity Pebbles.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Cocoa Puffs.
I don't like Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa
I
Puffs,
think
Cocoa
they
Puffs.
are chalky.
Kind of like mid bottom tier C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think C is the best option for them, but I think they're better than Life.
I
Were
don't think
they
they're better
just
than
like
Life, but
less
okay.
dense Count Chocula?
Yeah, they're like the normal Count Chocula, but worse.
Yeah, I like Count Chocula a lot more, and I think that's just because of the marshmallows in Count Chocula. It makes it a lot better, in my
Yeah.
opinion. All right, let's round out our Halloween cereal with Boo Berry.
Never had Boo Berry.
Never had it.
Nor have I.
I think these are good B. I think they're pretty nice.
Right, I was gonna say S.
Um,
Boo Berry is my favorite Halloween cereal, and I don't know what it is. It just hits different for me. It's like better Lucky Charms.
I only say B because stuff with marshmallows, man, I can't.
Right. Your inability to eat this without feeling uncomfortable does not sway my decision. I
That's
think it's
fair.
I think it goes into S tier, but I won't put it above Raisin Bran due to nobody having tasted it.
I can't believe you just put that cereal up there, but you won't put fucking Toasted Flakes.
Oh, tell me about it.
Sorry, Selena. Toasted Flakes aren't on the list.
The fucking Frosted Flakes.
Well, yeah, but everybody had an opinion about Frosted Flakes. Me and Zach were the only ones who had Boo Berry.
Fair enough, I guess, but also, ugh,
Golden
wrong.
Crisp.
Yeah, just give us Frosted Flakes. Just let us have this.
What is
Fine.
it?
Golden Crisp. Fine. Fuck you. Frosted Flakes gets
Yeah.
bottom of S tier.
Woo!
She's S tier, baby.
Yeah.
Golden Crisp. Thoughts?
Never heard of it.
Never had them.
Yeah, I can't remember what these are. What do they
Um,
look like?
Yeah.
Can't get enough of that Golden Crisp. It's Sugar Bear.
Oh,
I
yes,
would
I've
put
had
them.
those.
Yeah.
They're
Swear to God.
Huh.
Yeah,
I put them at the same level as Pops.
yeah.
Honestly.
I think they're about as good as Pops. I think they're poor man's Pops. I think they go in B tier.
Mhm.
How the fuck do I get
The
more?
the only thing I remember about them is how sticky my fingers would get after eating them.
Yeah.
I think they are hand in hand with Honey Smacks. I love them.
Wait, am I supposed to pay him?
I don't remember where Honey Smacks are in A. I'm gonna put them in B because me and Alex both agree that they're just not as good as Pops.
You and your love for Pops is disappointing.
I
I
wanted to
had a
put them
lot
in
more
S.
Pops.
Right. We will do Cocoa Pebbles.
I do not like Cocoa Pebbles. It is my least favorite of all the pebbles.
They're
Uh,
like a D.
top D tier, but bottom C tier.
Yeah, I think top of D is fine.
That's fine. I'll take it. I don't have a strong opinion about them.
All right, it's time
D
to get.
tier is so funny to me because it goes from like cornflakes to Reese's Puffs, and I think that's an interesting dichotomy.
Yeah, I don't even know what that word means.
Oh, like two sides of something.
Oh, like a coin.
Yeah.
Right. Onto meme cereal. We have Lucy OOOs.
What? Can you
Can you
expand that?
expand that?
Yeah, it's
Code?
Overwatch cereal. It's Lucy O's.
I'm
Ah,
just here for Alex going, what?
I've had it a few times. It's not bad cereal. It's just a
I'm gonna
tie-in.
say it is just
Oh,
F
I've
because
never
it is
had
Packers
it.
colors.
It's Packers colors, and that's
For
why
I
that
think
it's
it's
short,
F.
F just
for
because
that
it's
short.
Overwatch
F.
branded.
F.
Right. Who has actually had these?
Lucio.
Who has actually had this cereal? Just me? Okay.
But hey, we got opinions on this one.
Right.
Yep.
I will say taste-wise, it's like a C. I think it's worse than Cocoa Puffs, but better than Golden Grams. But
Bottom of D.
yeah, bottom of D. Up next, we have the best cereal of all, an immediate S. The
Can
Lord
we put this in
cereal,
Connor?
Ezekiel 49.
Can
What
we
is
just put this
this?
in Connor's category?
As described in the Holy Scriptures, take also unto thee wheat and barley and beans and lentils and millet and
Oh,
spelt and put them
what
in
the
one
fuck
vessel
is
and make bread
packaging?
of it.
Yeah, dude.
You
Dude,
see, that
Mine,
actually doesn't
the
sound
rest
too
of
bad.
mine is
it
my
doesn't sound bad. I'm surprised in the upbringing that I had that we did not eat these.
Yeah, right? Put this in
Yeah.
Connor's category.
Right, Connor would eat this.
So you know
I
that
mean,
show
I would eat
Everybody
that
Loves
too, but
Chris?
What'd you
Huh?
say, Selena?
You know that show Everybody Loves Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that one episode where they're talking about like name brand and like generic brand where it just doesn't have a name, it just says like cookie or something? It's like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
chocolate chip cookies, you got cookie. That's
Yeah.
what that makes me think of.
Speaking of which, knockoff cereal isn't bad. Ever have marshmallow mateys? It's not bad.
Uh,
It's just Lucky Charms, but off-brand, and you get it in a
Yeah.
large bag, like a
They're all
2-pound
the
bag,
same.
rather than just a
yep.
box of cereal.
hmm
Right. That is our cereal tier list. Everybody except for Alex. Would you like to move things around a little bit?
I would put Honey Smacks above Count Chocula, but that is
Right.
all.
Anybody but Alex and Becca, would you like to say anything?
Anybody who does not want to challenge the status quo, okay.
Well, no,
As
I'm
much
just
as I
saying Count
wouldn't like
Chocolate is
it,
better
it's
than Honey
still probably
Smacks.
like in the S tier, so I don't care.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm fine.
Right. So we have no objections.
I mean, yes, but I don't think I'm allowed mine. And
Well, Alex, I'm not putting Honey
I've just
Bunches
been
of Oats
denied,
any
yep.
higher. I've already told you this.
you see, the thing is I think Honey Bunches of Oats, if it goes higher, you need to take the Honey Nut Cheerios with it.
I agree, and that's why it's not
Yeah.
moving.
I mean, we could put them both in S tier.
We
I mean,
could, but then Becca
I'm
would want
fine.
Honey Smacks to be top of A.
That's fine. Honey Smacks can go top of A.
No, they cannot.
Like, if we moved Honey Bunches of Oats into S tier above Frosted Flakes, and then put Honey Nut Cheerios directly behind it, and moved A tier over as it is, that would be like,
There's no way to make everybody happy.
no, there isn't. But that was my personal opinion, and I
I'm
understand
good with
why some
this.
other people don't share that opinion.
I mean, I second that.
You think Honey Bunches and Cheerios should both be an S?
Yes.
Right. I think Frosted Flakes deserves to be bottom of S tier.
It's fine. He's in there. That's what I care about.
I can't just drag. Whoops. I almost moved the entire tier. I was not expecting Raisin Bran in S tier when I made this.
It's old people
There's something
cereal, and I
about it.
love
Yeah.
it.
There is just something about these cereals that sometimes just hit the spots no matter what kind you get.
hmm
Yeah.
I will also agree with Selena though on the strawberry and chocolate special K. Like that is amazing.
Do we want to
Yeah.
just
Man
add
of
in
taste.
strawberry chocolate special K?
Yeah, strawberry special K.
Special. If I can spell special K.
Listen, I'm sorry, but there's just one.
Oh,
Like
there
one.
he is.
I do not see him. I see red berry and I see chocolate. There we go, chocolate strawberry.
Yep, there she
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, yeah.
Where do we
Woo!
put them? I've never had this special K.
Right there.
Bottom of S tier.
Yeah, bottom S tier.
Thank you, Alex.
Alex!
Don't say I don't do anything for you.
Alex!
I don't think I've ever said that.
Alex.
I
Alex
know.
agrees with us.
Okay.
Fuck.
Becca?
Hmm?
Would you like me to add your weird rolled oats on here too?
It's not rolled oats, but okay.
Okay, what's it called?
Even make
Cracklin' oat brand.
brand anymore?
Oat
Mhm.
brand.
No, cracklin'. You had to put crack. There it is.
Yeah, I obviously didn't have to put crackle in if I can find it by
Why
just
does it
putting
look
oat
like
brand.
that?
Why does it look like dog food?
In a bowl.
It's a
Dude,
bit
it
like a
looks like-
pumpkin piece that someone just tossed into a bowl.
Alright,
I
Becca,
would put this at like a bottom of A kind of a thing.
bottom of A, you think?
Yeah, give it to Becca.
Have
She
you had
deserves
corn
one.
pops?
I've had corn pops.
And you think it's better than corn pops?
I'd say you can eat more of it than corn pops.
I like that it has strawberries, question mark.
I
It
think
doesn't.
a lot of these cereals have strawberries question mark. Like
It does or it
cornflakes.
doesn't?
They just like
Did I
grape
get
nuts definitely does not come with strawberries.
Yeah, like cornflakes, Cheerios, Rice Krispies, Ezekiel 49, grape nuts, and Cracklin' Oaks all have strawberries in the in the thing, but they don't actually have strawberries in them.
See, here's the thing: it's a ploy to sell more strawberries because they all invested in those strawberry stocks, man.
Well, obviously. I mean, look at Kellogg's. All of their cereals have strawberries on them because they just want to push strawberries on children.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberries are not that good.
No.
Well, like freeze-dried strawberries are not that good.
We should do a fruit tier list, and I'll put myself at the top. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching us incorrectly list cereal tiers, and next time maybe we won't. All right, goodbye.